welcome back to a interesting but slightly needed, but slightly whatever Throwback Friday episode. I am your host, hitting a button right now. Whoop. No, there it is. FNBob of FN Entertainment, CEO, head honcho, the guy, FNBobito. That is me, here with you for another Throwback Friday episode. How's it going? How's your week been? Obviously, I'm still slightly sick, but getting better. So there's that. You know, health is wealth. Hopefully you're feeling great. Hopefully you're feeling fan-fucking-tastic. And if you're not, sounds like that's your fucking problem. But yeah, how's your week been going? Because mine's has been good. Mine's is better. Mine's is better. How about that? Mine's is better than the previous weeks. Hopefully your week has been just beautiful. Hopefully it's just been beautiful. How about that? I'll stay on the positive note. It's been a week though. It's been a great week. Not a lot of news going on. Not a lot of great new shit to talk about. But a good chance to catch up with your boy, Mr. Bob. Things that I've been doing. Been playing Hogwarts again. Making some fucking progress. Learned a few new dark spells. Still haven't learned Avada Kedavra yet. Kind of upset about that. But here's hoping. I'm not too far away from it. If I can spend, a little bit extra time here and there playing it. Who knows, man? Maybe that'll be a thing. I'm still enjoying Hogwarts. Definitely one of my contenders for Game of the Year. But it's been mentioned to me that I was giving it too much hype too fucking fast because I forgot about the next set of heavy hitters that are coming up. That is the new Zelda game, the new Spider-Man game. So shit, I forgot about those. Spider-Man was a great contender for Game of the Year when it first came out. Solid game, fucking phenomenal, great story, all the things you need. The only reason why I'm kind of iffy about it is because I don't know what storyline they're following. There's still things up in the air about it being multiplayer that I don't know about. We don't know if there's going to be more DLC planned. We don't know if there's going to be the introduction of maybe a Spider-Gwen, or is Venom going to be a playable character? There's a lot of things we don't know. We're all hyped. We all can't wait, but we have heard nothing because PlayStation is continuously arguing about fucking Call of Duty, which is starting to infuriate me that they're just dead set on making sure that Call of Duty's the topic of conversation consistently. And I have something that I feel like will solve this problem. Do me a favor, PlayStation. Check this out. This is how you solve the problem. Fucking let COD go. I don't want it. I think there's a plethora of fans that are just tired of Call of Duty anyway. It's just been rehash after rehash after rehash after rehash. It's fucking DLC maps of maps that we had previously. There's constant tweaks and updates and whatever. So fuck it. Xbox wants COD. Let them have it. Make a big boy move. Go buy Tom Clancy. Problem solved. Tom Clancy's last 3 games, or last 3 series, I would say, have been fucking goated. 100%. The Division, while it was buggy and kind of broken, introduced a lot of gaming mechanics that we haven't seen in for fucking ever and are starting to trickle into other game styles. The Division, great. Incredible story. Kind of timely with the whole, super infectious disease and being transferred by touch through money and shit like that right before COVID. I feel like you knew something. But either way, great story. Super fun, super entertaining. Gameplay was solid. I didn't 100% like the RPG style of a shooter, but it worked. It still did work. I wasn't complaining. Rainbow Six Siege, mind you, hasn't gotten a sequel yet. It's still rolling off of its original fucking release, and it's going strong. 100% a great game. I don't play it much, but I have played it, and it's actually pretty fucking fun. And then your series, Wildlands and, was it Breakpoint or something like that? Breaking Point? The 4-player co-op, we're murdering everything in our path style Tom Clancy game. Fucking phenomenal. Wildlands, hands down, one of my favorite fucking games of all time. It's way up there because it was simple. It was, here's your targets, here's you and your crew. Figure it the fuck out. And you just go in there, you started taking down cartel members left and right, man. It was dope. It was a minor story. It was simplistic, but you didn't care. It was just about you making shit happen. Buy them and produce more of those games. I'd love for Wildlands style games to be a thing. I would love more love being given to the Tom Clancy games. They need it. Buy it. Buy Ubisoft, because I think those are all Ubisoft games. Buy Ubisoft and watch how quickly Xbox either A, just like, look, COD's for everybody, we're not going to hold ownership of it. Or B, who cares? Because we got Ubisoft. That's the Tom Clancy series, and that's the Assassin's Creed if they decide to make them better, which pairing Ubisoft with Sony, a story-driven game producer, and games that need a fucking decent story, smashing them two together, fucking phenomenal work can be done. Bringing us back to the days of Ezio, bringing us back to the days of Black Flag, because you paired it up with a good studio. Please do that. Sony, if you're listening, and I know you're listening, I know you care a little bit about your fan base. Fuck COD, let them go. You got Bungie. Utilize Bungie. Buy up Ubisoft if you need to. Don't forget, you have access to SOCOM games. Make those again. Make Resistance games again. Make Killzone games again. All of those series are under your belt, and they were great games. Let's bring back some good games. Fuck COD. I'm tired of COD any damn way. Am I still going to play it on occasions if it's available? Probably. But will it ever be as good as Modern Warfare 2 or the Black Ops 2 and 3 era? No. So let's play a nice little swan song. Let's send them off into the distance where we'll miss you. It's been nice, but you went to X-Bone. See ya. It's all good, man. They ain't got shit else anyway. They needed COD because Halo sucks. Let them have COD too, because COD's starting to suck. Skedaddle. Make SOCOM games. Buy up Ubisoft and make more Tom Clancy games. The things that can be done. The things that should be done. Oh, God. Son of a bitch, Tom Clancy can make a goddamn good game. And if Ubisoft wants to be some bitches about it, just buy up all of Ubisoft then. We own Assassin's Creed and fucking, oh my God, the crossplay with that shit. Because they own Rabbids. And Rabbids has been on Nintendo. Nintendo, Sony teaming up, man. Japan once again. So, yeah, let's do it. Let's make some shit happen, man. Sony, get on it. We don't need COD. We can just buy up somebody else. But, yeah, as soon as they fucking get over that shit and I can see some more about, Spider-Man or anything else that's in existence, I'd be happy for that. Especially with the loss of E3 this year. I'm looking for any good gaming news possible because I feel like I've just been sitting waiting in the wings. I've heard nothing about Final Fantasy VII Remake. I've heard nothing about Spider-Man since they pretty much announced it. We did get a new Spideyverse trailer, which it looks dope, and I'm definitely going to go watch that. Maybe not in theater. I might just wait till that gets released and I'll buy it. But either way, Spideyverse looks great. I'm looking forward to playing with Miles again. I'm looking forward to playing with this new Peter Parker. Well, what they've done with Peter Parker voice-wise, I really wish they would have just left his looks alone. I liked old the gruffier-looking Peter Parker. As soon as they changed his face, it just looks weird, and I don't like it. But hey, say la vie. It is what it is. In other news, the Mario movie has been out and released, and obviously piss poor for the critics. But apparently users love the movie, so shout out to the users. I'm still probably not going to watch it, but, shout out to them for making a decent movie. What I've heard is Shigeru Miyamoto's had a big hand in this movie, so it avoided all of the problematic things that movies have made today where they're either too woke, too controversial, too political. It avoided all of that and just made a cartoony video game movie. That's dope. Apparently it was geared towards more children than nostalgia heads like us. Again, I understand because Mario's a kid's thing, but you have to remember who has money. Money is owned by the adults. Make things for adults, man, every once in a while. I'm not saying you have to cater everything to adults. But what I'm saying is there is a millennial market in this world, and I feel like the millennial market is being undertapped. We have money. We're not poor. We're not all poor. But we have some money, and we would rather spend our money on dumb shit than fucking mortgages any damn way. So there's a market for us. Tap into it, There's a chance. You might make some cool shit. So here's my other theory with the Mario movie. Here's what I'm thinking they're going to do. And I think it would be really dope. You've now made a semi-successful Mario movie. I feel like you should fucking Marvel this shit now. You've made a Mario, Marvel. You should Marvel this shit now based on your Mario movie. That's very difficult to put together in a sentence. So what I'm saying is, you've made Mario. Make a Donkey Kong Country movie now. And then show Diddy, Donkey Kong, Trixie, all of those motherfuckers. Oops. Have that movie. Then maybe a year later, Metroid. I feel like Metroid would make a great movie. Phenomenal fucking movie. Star Fox gets a movie. Zelda gets a movie. Take all of those things now. Smash Bros. Movie. Now you got your Avengers shit going on. Now you have that. You introduce, your last few movie characters. Kirby gets shown off. Captain Falcon gets shown. A fucking F-Zero movie would be sick. Because they haven't given love to F-Zero in video game form, so give them a sick-ass movie. But yeah, give them Kirby a movie. F-Zero can get a movie. Or new game, whatever you want. But bring these things back. And then just keep stacking new characters. Maybe a Luigi's Mansion movie. Or, show off a little more Luigi. Who else? Just, start running down the character list, giving people movies and sequels. Then you come out with Smash Brothers Brawl movie. Or Melee first. And then that's when you show off your next few characters. And then you just keep doing it. I feel like they could Marvel the fuck out of this. As much as I don't like Marvel movies, and I don't like the system that they've made, in sense of, instead of making one good movie, let's just make 20 mediocre movies. Timely. I feel like that's the Marvel sense now. Instead of making, I don't think anybody's like, oh, I love this Marvel movie. They're like, I love the series of Marvel movies. I like this phase of Marvel movies. But I don't think anybody's just like, man, that one Iron Man movie was dope. I love that one. This one movie was sick. Oh, remember when Hulk had that one movie? That movie was great. I love this phase. I love all of this and all of everything that goes with it. I feel like it's kind of lazy, but it is what it is. That's just the way they're making movies right now. I'm not going to argue with it. I'm just hands off. Do it with Mario and make some Super Smash Brothers movies. I do feel like, though, in all honesty, even if they didn't went the whole Smash Bros. Avengers style route, you gave Mario a movie. Sonic did very well. I don't know the numbers yet. I can't wait to find out. I'm going to give it some time. I feel like Sonic did better in the box office compared to Mario, but we shall see. But these two movies have done great so far. I feel like a Metroid movie would be phenomenal. I feel like F-Zero would do great in the movie. You kind of half-assed it with Detective Pikachu. But again, I feel like a Pikachu-based movie can be done. A Star Fox movie or rehashing of the game, because we all know that Star Fox 64 is the pinnacle of fucking game. Anything else you do with Star Fox has been kind of ass. So just stick with where it works. Making a new movie, re-releasing the game again would be kind of cool. Showing off all of these other game series would be kind of nice. Earthbound with Ness would be pretty cool. Or a re-release or something of that nature would be really dope. So, it's a plethora of things you can do. I don't think it needs to end with Mario. Here's my other take, though. If you're gonna do it, and you're gonna do more of these video game movies, I'm gonna need one simple factor. I need people who are going to be in this movie to either A, be fans of the game, and B, most importantly, try. Here's why I have an issue now. Because now I've watched a handful of more interviews. Seth Rogen has pissed me off by saying that when they approached him for the movie, he flat out said, I'm not doing voices and I don't really care, but I'll take your money. And I feel like that's the most slime ballish ass shit to do. Like, I don't think he really gave a fuck. I'm not saying you had to go far out of your voice, but or far into voice acting, but I feel like, not just being Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong would have been nice. The few lines I've heard from Chris Pratt, you sound like Chris Pratt. You don't even sound like a fucking Italian. Like, at least do a Mario kind of voice. Go wahoo, motherfucker shit. Something. Like, don't just be Chris Pratt as Mario. That's fucking lazy. Peach, same thing. Everybody knows Peach has a high-pitched voice. Ariana Grande would have been a much better choice, is all I'm saying. Like, just try, is all I'm saying. There's a plethora of people in this world who care, love, and do voice acting work that would have loved that opportunity. And instead, you gave it to high-name actors. Fine. You wanted to go the high-name actor route. At least try to act. That is your job as an actor, is to act. Nobody cares about you, bitch. Nobody wants to see you. Think of some of the greatest actors in the world, and rarely are they playing themselves in every role. Case in point, Johnny Depp. Every acting role he's in, he plays a character, and he plays it phenomenally well. People like Robin Williams, Jim Carrey, they all play characters. They are themselves, and they themselves are the selling point. But they are not just walking in as, I'm Jim Carrey, and I'm the mask. Like, no, he gets hype, he gets loud, he gets a little nuts, and it's great, and it makes the character even more likable and lovable. The only character I feel like you pay to be themselves in this world is Nicolas Cage, because Nicolas Cage is always more than enough, and he only gets typecasted as a character that you want Nicolas Cage to be. You want Nicolas Cage to be Nicolas Cage, because it's over the top, it's ridiculous, and it's gonna sell. That works. Jim Carrey, you know you're going to get your money's worth because he's going to be over-the-top ridiculous. He's going to be himself, but he's going to play a character. Robin Williams, same thing. He's going to be over-the-top, ridiculous, funny, and he's going to be a character. You can't match up every last one of Robin Williams' characters and say they're all the same. Same thing with Jim Carrey. Same thing with Johnny Depp. These people are acting. Denzel is another one. Samuel L. Jackson. They are all playing similar characters, but he's playing a role. And if he feels like he gets pigeonholed in the role where he's not being outside of himself, he's going to try a little bit harder. That's acting. You know what I mean? I don't want to see you, Chris Pratt, as just another guy who's pretending to be Mario. That's lame as fuck. Seth Rogen can suck my dick. Charlie Day tried. I feel like Charlie Day tried in some of the scenes that I've seen. Whoever they, I think it was Keegan who played Toad. Trash. Trash choice. Very trash choice. He's not a bad actor, but he's a trash choice to play Toad. Peach, trash choice. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying some of these characters, people I wouldn't have chosen to play those characters. But it is what it is, man. I'm not going to sweat it. I just wanted to put my 2 cents in there because I don't think I'm going to change my mind on this one. I don't think it's a good movie because people just aren't trying. The only thing that I feel like is holding this movie up is Shigeru Miyamoto. And I feel like, again, same thing I said with Sonic. I feel like if they made some small changes and cater to a fan base that is there, you could make better shit. I'm not saying everything has to be nostalgia fueled, but know your fan base. Think of it this way. When they came out with Ghostbusters movie, when they recast it with all females, nobody liked the movie. Not because it was all females, but because, okay, you got rid of all of the main guys. Not a nod. Not a hint, hint, wink, wink. Not a cameo. Nothing. No homage to the original, right? Just fuck the original movie. And no one's going to sit here and say that original Ghostbusters isn't a classic. But when they re-released that last movie and they brought in the old cast and they paid homage to the original movies and they brought in the original vehicle, all of the little things catering to your fan base, that new Ghostbusters movie, chef's kiss, fucking delicious. These are the things you have to do when you keep rehashing movies. If you're going to rehash movies and rehash content, you need to pay homage to the original content. If you want to do something your own and do something different, then don't steal the old content. Go make something yourself. Same thing with the Power Rangers movie. I didn't like the new Power Rangers movie. But the small things of paying homage to the original, having Jason and Kimberly in the movie as cameos, little shit like that. Playing a rendition of the original Mighty Morphin theme song. All things that could have been done. Could they have done more to pay homage to him? Definitely. 100%. And those things would have put the movie over the top. I think they shouldn't have played a rendition of the movie. They should have just played the original Go-Go Power Rangers Mighty Morphin theme song. Would have been fucking phenomenal. And again, it could be little shit. It doesn't have to be a blatant in your face, here's the music playing. It could have just been somebody's ringtone during the movie. You know, like the monsters outside. It's beating up all the shit. And the heroes are showing up with their Megazords. And then somebody's just like, oh shit, do you see these giant monsters fighting? All this crazy. You know, somebody's reacting to it. And just in the corner you hear, do, 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 do. That would have been sick. Everybody would have popped for some shit like that. Fucking simple things like that go a long way in these rehashed rendition movies. I think that's all you really have to do instead of trying to go this, 30 miles past the point. It's unnecessary. Just pay homage to the old shit or make your own shit. Like, do one of the two. But don't start snatching shit from the past and then just saying, fuck it, we'll do it different. It's kind of lame. It's kind of lazy. And you're alienating a fan base that actually gives a shit. You know what I mean? Do it when the fan base is gone. Then that's when you can do shit like that. Don't grab shit from current adults' childhood and then just be like, nah, fuck it. It's kind of screwed up. That's all I'm saying. So yeah, on that note, I'm going to cut it short on this episode. 20 minutes is all you get today. So do me a favor. All you have to do is just, while you're watching the end of this information, just follow these steps. Scroll one time, a little further down on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, there's a thumbs up and a subscribe button. Just click both of those real quick if you haven't done so already. Click both of those. Then there's a little bar after that says comment. Just say, hey, that was good shit. Hey, that was stupid. Say something. Let me know what you think. There's another button with a little swoopy arrow. That's for sharing. Share that shit. Share this fucking video. People might like it. You might know a friend that might like this stuff. Then after that, in the description, there's like 3 or 4 links. One is to www.fnentertainment.com. If you're a big fan and you like this shit, I got merchandise. Support the show that way. I have this podcast on audio forms. So if you're listening on audio, congratulations. Thank you for helping out and keeping me paid. If you're listening on YouTube, audio is where I get paid. And it's a little more convenient because you can just play this bitch in the background on your way to work and whatnot. So try that. Try that out every once in a while. I think it's kind of cool. And again, I'm available on everything. Spotify, Google, Apple, Google Podcasts, your Alexa, if you want. If you want to just play me on Alexa, you can do that. It's crazy how you can do that kind of stuff nowadays. Technology's a motherfucker. I have a Twitter. You can listen to podcasts there. I have a website. You can listen to podcasts there. So just listen the way you're most convenient and share that shit with your friends. And if you have cool ideas or topics or things you just want me to say, by all means, I got you. Either way. And if you just want to drop me $1, and just a quick $1 for a bottle of root beer, drop me $1. Just go to www.fnentertainment.com. Scroll down to the bottom. There's a little donation button, man. All you got to do is just put that in there. I think everybody's got PayPal at this point. Pay through PayPal. It'd be really cool. Quick donation. You even get a shout out from me during the show. Crazy how that can be done. And then do me a favor. Check out Kelly. Kelly's my engineer. She's not here right now, but she has her own podcast, Think Positive Podcast, where she does tons of dog training stuff. Definitely look into that. Super fun to record and help her produce that. It's also supporting her, supporting me. So you get twice the podcast content. And you can also just go check out the co-host, the coast with the most. Is that a thing? Check out Mr. Invincible. He's not here as well, but he also has his own thing going on where he streams on Twitch and Kick. So go check him out there. His descriptions are below. Follow him on all the social medias as well. But yeah, stay tuned. Keep up with us and do all the things you have to do. Have a good week, good weekend, whatever. Well, good weekend now. We'll see you on Monday. Special shit coming up pretty soon, by the way. New guests, new things, new all the stuff. Just gotta keep up with us. Throwback Friday, because that's a thing. We are throwbacking to, I don't know yet. But either way, enjoy previous Bob, where Bob talks about some crazy shit. I think you know what I'm going to do to kick off your weekend right. It was requested once. Women Rant, one of my more popular episodes. Check this one out. It was me at my height of ridiculousness. Do I believe everything I said in that episode? Probably, because I haven't heard in a while either. But it was a great episode. It was a fun episode. So check out old Bob, previous Bob, and the way back machine. Let's go back in time, see what Bob's talking about. And right now you can get the fuck off of my podcast. Current Bob says goodbye. Old Bob says hello. We will see you next week. Peace. Welcome back to Nonsense, everybody. You're your host, FNBob, man. How's your week going? The last week of October. It's all over, man. Welcome to November. in a couple more days. And then here comes the holiday seasons, right? Like anybody cares. I really don't care. The only holiday I care about is Black Friday, but that's coming up way later. So, quick recap of last week. Modern Warfare, great game. I'm getting ready to go play that in a little bit. Got to knock out this podcast real quick. Just a quick couple sports updates. I got to watch the Pats beat the shit out of the Browns. Pats are just still an incredible team. If you don't know, now you know. The Patriots are still the greatest team in the world, man. I don't know what's going on with the Pats, but they're just not going to lose, I think. And then for some reason, the Warriors suck. Like I tried to catch, some of the opening Warrior games, and they're just not playing well. And it's like a lot of people are like, hey, man, they're missing Kevin Durant. They're missing Iguodala. Like, they're just not playing hard, dude. Like, some of this stuff is just not playing hard. You don't go from champions, multiple-time champions, to being blown out by 40. Unacceptable. 100% unacceptable. I'm not rocking with that. But, hey, man, it is what it is. The Warriors are on the downfall. It's all about the Clippers and the Bucks to me. So, I'm enjoying watching that. But that's just the recap of my week. And I also aged. I don't know if you caught the last podcast, but I just turned 29. I'm getting old. But that's just life, man. So yeah, man, that's pretty much it for the week. Not much else going on this week. Just living life as always. Reason why I did my podcast early is because I got a couple things I definitely wanted to talk about, and a lot of things I'm slightly irritated to fuck about. So let's just preface everything with a quick story. So I'm in a bookstore the other day because I'm that age, and I still go to bookstores. Fuck all y'all. So I'm in a bookstore. I'm just checking, skimming through, and I stumble by the anime section. So I'm looking through the manga, whatever. Minding my own business. And there's this dude standing right next to me. Mind his own business as well. But I hear his annoying ass girlfriend. Like, flat out annoying ass girl. I know she's annoying. She annoyed me within 3 minutes of hearing her voice. So I feel sorry for this man already. But I'm still minding my own business. I could care less what's going on between them. So I'm skimming through everything, and then out of nowhere, I just kind of hear him like, dude, just stop, like talking to his girl, and he just kept saying, stop, just chill, and immediately I'm like, the fuck is going on? And she's just like bugging him, like, I don't even think she's doing anything wrong, but she's just flat out bugging him, and I understand that, first and foremost, like, I think every dude in this world understands when your girl's just bugging the fuck out of you for no reason, like, she's just being annoying just to be annoying. And she just kept, like, messing with him, bugging him, trying to ask him questions and stuff. And he's just like, dude, just not now, not in public. Just, like, give me a minute. And, like, again, same thing. Like, I understand that. He's probably looking for something important. Again, I'm not in this conversation too hard, but you can hear that subtle, like, fuck off. Like, you can hear him, like, under his voice trying to tell her to fuck off. And she just ain't catching it. So, again, just still trying to mind my own business. But then at some point I hear this annoying bitch, literally this annoying bitch just go, you know what? Why, what's the matter? Why won't you talk to me? Why? And it's just like, maybe I'm stupid. Did you not hear him just say not right now? Like, he's not distancing himself from you. He's literally just saying, give me a second. Any other person in this world, at least to me, would think, hey, give him a minute. He's probably looking for something. Something's on his mind. Fuck off for 2 minutes. And she just kept sprying. What's the matter? Why won't you talk to me? Look at this. Why don't you look at that? What's going on over here? And it's just like, dude, fuck off. And then he literally just like, listen, just give me a second. Just not right now. Not in public. Just like really murmuring under his voice. And I'm just like, my brain instantly went, slap this bitch. Just slap her right now. She deserves to be slapped. To me, this is not being a woman hater or a misogynist or a woman beater or whatever you want to call it. At some point, I think you should just be able to shake a chick every once in a while. Just, grab her by the arms and just like, look, shut up. Just shut the fuck up. Leave me alone. Like, I think that's all she needed was just like a back off. I don't think anybody's ever told her she's annoying in her life. I have no idea what she was trying to talk to him about. I'm pretty sure it wasn't that important. I felt for this man. I 100% felt for this man. I don't know what was going on, but I don't care what it is. It could have waited 2 seconds. If he just, because I heard him twice say, can you just give me a second? Just hold up. Not right now.
I mean, I've been in a mode where I'm in a game store, I'm at a bookstore, and I'm like looking for something that I can't honestly remember what I'm looking for, but I know what I'm looking for, but I'm in my head trying to search for something. And the last thing you need in this world is somebody breaking your concentrations while you're looking for something or you're thinking about something. And this bitch just wouldn't get it. She just didn't get it. She was just hounding him the entire time. She was trying her damnedest, I think, to piss him off. And what really got me, because at that point I had already was skimming through and I was walking past the whole situation. And at some point, they both walked away, and then I could hear them from just out of my peripheral. I just heard her say, "You know what? I just don't want you to be pushing people who love you away." And that's when I personally lost it. I was like, fuck it. In my own head, mind you, because I'm not going to get into somebody else's business. But in my head, I'm like, if my girl ever did some shit like that, you can get the fuck out. At that point, you can just get the fuck out. Why are you going out of your way to be annoying? There is no reason that you just keep having to bug him. He is not trying to push you away. He's not saying he doesn't love you. He's literally just saying, not right now. Leave me alone. Let me look for what I'm looking for. Why do women just need to be annoying? I have no idea why women just have the innate need to be very fucking annoying sometimes. And I have a couple theories that I'm going to share with you guys. And I think my biggest one is they don't get hit. And again, I'm not advocating beating women. I'm not saying beat the shit out of your women. But I'm just laying out facts right now. Think of, to all the dudes that are listening, think of the most annoying person you've ever known. Their level of annoyance is probably tweaked by the amount of times they've had the shit kicked out of them. I'm pretty sure, and I know this for every dude's gotten rocked once. Every dude's gotten hit in the face one time way too hard, and they changed their behavior just a little bit. It's happened to everybody. You don't want to get rocked in your face twice. I've been knocked out. I don't like it. I try my damnedest not to get knocked out. But my thing is you've been in a fist fight. You've been in the point where you were the annoying individual and you were corrected. Is the best I can say. You were corrected at some point in your life. And you try your damnedest not to get to that point of annoying. Unless you're me, where I try to annoy people right to the point where they're going to hit me. Just get right up there. I want to annoy you right to the point where I'm like, okay, I got maybe 2 more insults before this shit's going to kick off. So I'll give them 1, and then I'm backing away because I know I'm done. I done got them. And the people who know that I know I'm that hard, they know who they are because they have that face right now thinking about how many times I've annoyed them or pissed them off. So fuck you, by the way. But yeah, that's the thing. I don't think women annoy each other like that. And if they do, they don't do anything about it. I've never known 2 women to fight each other over being annoying or correct each other. Again, in the nicest way I can say it. You've never corrected each other for just being annoying. You just talk about each other behind each other's back. And dudes won't do that. If you're annoying, they're going to tell you to shut the fuck up at some point throughout that moment you're pissing them off. If you get them to a point, they're going to tell you to shut the fuck up. Or fuck off. Or something very harsh, very obvious to tell you to get them out. Just to get out the way. And I don't think women have that. And especially between women and men. Especially in this really ridiculous PC culture that we're in right now. There is no harsh correction of women between men and women. You can't, obviously you shouldn't, but you can't hit them. You can't sternly talk to them anymore, because then you're mansplaining or some shit like that. I don't understand any of that shit, by the way. Yeah, you can't really talk down to them. You can't put them in their place because women are empowered and they feel like their place is not where they should be or some shit like that. And it's just all fucking ridiculous. Like, all of it's fucking ridiculous. All I'm saying is this dude was just being annoyed, and all he needed to do was just tell her to shut the fuck up. And I know if he told her to shut the fuck up, which he was rightfully so, like, he should have told her to shut the fuck up, it would have been a big deal. I can bet 6 ways to Sunday that this chick would have probably broke down and cried in the middle of the store, thrown a hissy fit, yelled at him for being mean to her or some shit like that, and it would have been his fault at the end of the day, knowing good and damn well she was being annoying. Or maybe she didn't know she was being annoying. I honestly don't think women know. I'm not saying you're stupid. I'm just saying you're ignorant. You're ignorant as all hell. And you just don't know when you're pissing men off. You have no fucking clue. Or you know good and well that you're being annoying and you're doing it because you know you can get away with it. And I'm starting to slowly think it's the latter. I honestly think women know that they have a leg up right now. They have a leg up on all domestic issues. And they can just do whatever they want right now. They can't be scolded or corrected or hit or yelled at or anything. So they're just like, we're just going to get away with pure fucking murder. They're just doing whatever the fuck they want. All of them. How many women have you seen recently just flip off at the mouth and say whatever the fuck they want and think that you have to protect them? Case in point. Just in case I don't want to ramble on too far because I know I get to a point where I'm not going to shut the fuck up. But case in point. You and your chick are at the movies or something like that. Say you're just at the movies, you're minding your business, you're watching a stupid ass movie. And somebody's talking. What's the first thing she's going to do? She's going to go, all in your face, upset. Then she's going to look at you maybe the second time she gets annoyed. And it's just like, the fuck you want me to do? You probably don't care. You might be a little annoyed, but you don't care. She's going to put all of that shit on you. And then she's going to question your manhood for not handling the situations, air quote. So she's going to continuously nag you into doing something you don't want to deal with. And if you don't do it like a true dude that you probably are, because you don't care, that's her personal problem, you're going to let it slide. And what she's going to do is A, run her mouth to somebody she has no business running her mouth to, or B, question you. Like, why didn't you say something? You should do something about it. No. You got a problem with it? You do something about it. I don't care. That person talking has nothing to do with me. It is not affecting my movie-going situation. At least for me. Maybe other dudes nowadays are soft enough where they care that much. But as for me, somebody's running their mouth, I'm just like, shut the fuck up. If they don't shut the fuck up, oh well. I tried. It's not me backing down or bitching out. It's just like, you know what? It ain't worth my time. I got bigger fish to fry and better shit to worry about. And some dude talking in the movie theater has nothing to do with me. But I digress. Because I've seen this happen before. I've seen this chick with her dude annoyed with somebody else in the movie theater. And then she gets up yelling at everybody else. Telling them to shut the hell up and do something to her if they're willing. And then when shit kicks off, then they look at you like, why won't you protect me? And it's like, bitch. 100%, you got yourself into your own predicament. I am not protecting you in your own problems. You want to be Billy Badass? You fight by your damn self. Now, I know some bitches right now, they have no problem fighting. Kudos to you. But there are definitely more women than not that will bitchify when they're in their own predicament. They will sit there and run off at the mouth, and then when it comes time to do something about it, they won't do nothing. They look at you to protect them. That's when all that equality bullshit that they be preaching, all of that equal women's rights, all that shit goes right out the window when they got to get their ass beat. Every time a woman has to get into a predicament where they might get their face kicked in, then they want to turn into a old school woman where they want to cower back and then pretend to be scared and want you to fend for their life. Nah, not me. Definitely not me. If my chick, which she can, she wants to run off at the mouth and fight somebody in the streets, go for it. Difference is, I know my girl can handle herself. So if she wants to flip off at the mouth at somebody, I'm going to step to the side. Because that ain't my fight. That's your fight, for one. And two, I ain't worried about it because I know my girl got a right hand. She ducks and bobs and weaves like Mike Tyson. She done shattered dudes' skulls before. So I done told her multiple times, hey, I done seen your work. Kudos. That was a hell of a right hook. But you know good and damn well, I'm not going to fight your battles. You want to flip off at the mouth? Do it yourself. And the same goes for me. I'm one of them old school dudes that if I get into a fight, I'm not expecting my chick to jump on nobody's back or be some ride or die dumb bullshit. Like, stay the fuck out my way. If I start a fight, I get my ass whooped by myself or I win by myself. Most likely I'm winning because I fight dirty. I will hit a dude with a brick and a fucking heartbeat. But I digress once again. But no, I think that's just like a weird point. Where it's just like, I don't understand why women are so damn annoying. I'm definitely going on a hell of a rant right now, by the way. But, yeah, I just don't understand why women are so fucking annoying right now. From the tit for tat bullshit that I've seen in the goddamn bookstore to like the weird shit I see in movie theaters where women are like in someone's face 1 minute, then cower the next. I mean, I've seen dudes pussy whip so fucking far now. And I'm not saying that. Put it this way. I know there's a few dudes in this world that have been so far up their girlfriend's ass. It's kind of scary. It's kind of fucking gross. And I can't stand it. I really can't stand it. I don't know why dudes are like that now. And it's so weird to me. And I think it's kind of all in the same effect. That women are so damn annoying. Because I think there's like a weird train. Like, women have annoyed men so far. Till the point they have like slowly bitchified them. You know what I mean? I don't know if anybody gets that. It's kind of like, let's say way back in the day where women were like, you know, they're really against like the anti-macho dude. Which wasn't that far back because they're still like that now. But they were like, we don't like that macho attitude. Like, why you gotta be like that type chick, you know what I mean? So they kind of slowly turned the big buff dude, the all-American pro dude, they kind of chopped him down a bit so he was a little more sensitive here and there. And it kind of just chipped away at old school manhood. And again, I'm not saying that you have to be this macho jackass, but to me, you still have to be a man. I don't give a fuck. You still have to take care of your own shit. You should pay your own damn bills. By the way, I know there's multiple dudes in this world that don't even run their own goddamn household, and I don't know how the fuck that works. I've met dudes that are like, yeah, I might go to work, but my wife takes care of all the bills. How the fuck does that work if she doesn't go to work? Somebody explain that to me. How do you go to work all day, bust your ass, and then come home and just hand over your check to your wife? And she has done nothing to earn it. Like, is that weird to anybody else but me? Like, it's really fucking out of this world that I can go to work, bust my ass to earn my paycheck, move myself up in my whatever job I have, and then come home and turn over my money to someone else who ain't doing shit. Who's, in all honesty, wasting more money than they're making. I spent a lot of my hard-earned time getting what little money that I can make, and then I balance my budget to make sure that I have everything I want. Why the fuck can't you do the same? Why are you controlling my money? Is this like some weird sexist shit? Shit, sorry. Oh, man, my throat's dry as fuck. But yeah, no, I don't think this is some weird sexist shit, dude. Like, I'm not saying women are bad people. It's just there's a weird cosmic shift in what the relationship status is between men and women. And this is exactly why, by the way, I cannot wait till I have a few guests on the show. Because me ranting like this by myself sounds like I'm a woman-hating piece of shit. And I'm really not. Women can do whatever the fuck they want to do. They can be whoever they want to be. Let me just give you everybody this PC bullshit that I got to spill out. Women can do whatever they want. They have no right to be objectified. All this goofy garbage. It's obvious fucking shit, dude. Like, no one in this world, I think, including me, is advocating that women are second class to men, or that men are better than women in all cases and all that shit. I'm just stating obvious facts right now. That's all I'm doing. I'm stating the obvious fact that women are fucking annoying. They're really annoying. And they have no need to be. They really don't. I don't understand why they're so annoying. And I have more problems with the dudes because I feel like there's men that are allowing this nature. There really are. And the reason why I say this is because it's very simple. A lot of people look at my relationship with my girl and don't have any understanding why the shit works. I'll give you some minor hints into my life. Let's just go back to the weekend, my birthday, right? So I'm sitting there going through, you know, the few gifts that I got because I'm old. And when you get old, you don't get birthday gifts like that. But I was going through the stuff my girl bought me and the stuff that I got myself. And my girl knows me well enough where she doesn't get me stupid shit. She will not buy me shit that I don't want. She would not buy me garbage gifts that she thinks I might like. She actually tries now. And people are super impressed every rip. They're like, damn, where did she find this? Or how does she know that you like this stuff? And I'm like, it's simple. Very simple. When she got me bad gifts, I told her. It was real simple after that. I was like, hey, this kind of sucks. I don't want this. I'll keep it because you got it for me. I appreciate it. I know the thought counts. And you tried your damnness. I don't really like it. I don't really want it that bad. And it's probably going in the corner somewhere. Until eventually I throw it out. I was that honest. Yeah, that was really weird. Fucking audio cut out again. Sorry about that. What the fuck was I talking about? Trying to fix this shit. Completely lost my train of thought. Yeah, no. I'm talking about my dumbass girlfriend. Yeah, no, I literally just insulted all of the bad gifts she gave me. I told her I wasn't going to use half of this stuff. And then, slowly but surely, she was smart enough to ask questions. She learned the stuff I was into. And then bought me gifts that were appropriate. And stuff that she didn't know that she could get me, or didn't know if I would like them, she didn't buy them. She might have mentioned after the fact, like, hey, I was thinking about getting you this thing. Would you have liked that in the first place? You know, probing for information. Learning about her boyfriend. Till the point she could buy me better gifts. And that's how it worked. All it took was the time of me insulting the old gifts. And then slowly getting better gifts. Now she knows the stuff I want. She has yet to buy me a bad gift since that point. So that's kind of what I mean. And I'll tell people that. Like, I'll explain it to them. They're like, dude, you're a fucking asshole. That's literally the first statement I get, which is probably the most, often insult I've ever gotten, is that I'm an asshole. No shit. I know this. You're not telling me anything new. But I don't think that's an asshole move. I think that's me being honest and telling somebody what I want. And and that's where I'm going with it. Like, I think that's the slowly bitchification of men that I'm talking about. There's multiple dudes that have told me that it was a dick move and you should have just taken her gift and been nice about it. Why? If I don't want it, I don't want it. I don't have to take it. I could give it back if I want to. That's why they have gift receipts, so I can send the shit back. If I don't want your gift and I think your gift's stupid, guess what? It's fucking stupid. And I should be able to tell you that. This ain't Christmas. You're not family. I don't have to forcefully be nice to you. I can tell you your gifts suck, and then you should do better. So she did. And and here's the double edge. She started wasting her money on stupid gifts, and I get better gifts. Win-win situation, dumbass. That's how this works. So that's what I mean by it. And there's multiple situations in my life like that. It's like, how can you be so cruel to a woman? And it's like, I'm not. I'm being honest, and you're not. Why can't dudes figure that out? I don't understand how me being brutally honest, which that's all that is just brutal honesty, which my girlfriend, mind you now, appreciates and has learned to adapt, where she learns to be that brutal honest with me. If I'm fucking up, instead of bitching and whining and moaning and not being honest, she just tells me, hey, why the fuck do you keep doing that? I don't like that. Stop doing that. Oh, shit. Well, I'm either A, gonna not stop doing it and know that I'm being a dickhead, or B, I'm just gonna change. I'm just gonna like, oh, I didn't know that bothered you that much. I won't do that now. Tit for tat, honesty beats honesty type shit. Why pussyfoot around? And I think more people should be like that, to be honest. I don't see why that's such a big deal. It's not me being a dick. And it seems like that's just how it is, man. It's so fucking weird that that's just how people are right now. It's kind of pathetic, man. It's honestly just really fucking pathetic. But yeah, no, I definitely don't understand it. And I think maybe it's part of my philosophy with women that makes me a little different. But at the same time, I think there should just be a little more of a cosmetic shift than dudes. To just kind of be brutally honest and upfront. And here's the reason why, dude. It's an all across the board thing, dude. Like, it's not just you being direct with your women. It's changing your lifestyle in general. Like 100%. And that kind of, again, ties all together. To me, a dude that's really upfront and honest and forceful, don't say forceful in the bad way, but just like very direct, it changes your mentality. You know what I mean? You get more shit done when you're just direct. When you're very direct with everything, you kind of accomplish more in your life. Very simple being that whole nice guys finish last that people really don't want to believe in anymore. It's 100% fact. 100% fact that nice guys always finish last. 2 reasons. Very simple reasons. One, I used to be one, and nobody knew me before then. I was that dude in the back of the room that no one cared about, and then I turned into an asshole. And everybody loves assholes for some reason. No pun intended. But there's just something about dudes that are an asshole, very direct, very blunt, and a little outlandish like I am. Me personally, I'm closer to Joker spectrum, where I actually am so far out of my mind, I have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about. Hence why I have a podcast called Nonsense. But yeah, it's one of those things where you just have to be super out of it, super direct, and just go full force in your life, man. And women respect that shit. Every woman that I've been with respects that nature of me, where she's just like, dude, you just do what you want, and it's weird, but I like it. I don't see why that's a problem with anybody else. And the more I see it and, fading away from men lifestyle, it's just sickening. It's 100% sickening. I'm so sick of this new age dude. It pisses me off. It 100% pisses me off. This weird, laid back, I'll do what my girlfriend says all the time. I'll just bend over backwards for it. It just makes me fucking sick. I hate these people. Those people I tend to just call Freds. They're just all fucking Freds to me. Just like the beat down, battered human being that is nothing more than a Fred. They just do whatever their girl says. They don't care about themselves. They don't build themselves up type shit. They're just disgraces of human nature, man. And again, this is not some weird macho man rant, but it's like, what happened, dude? Like, what happened to those dudes that made them like that? I've seen so many of them. And I know I'm ranting pretty hard on this one, but this is one of those few things in the world that really just bugs the ever-living shit out of me. It's like, how can you be that dude? Like, do you hate yourself? Like, what happened? And a lot of it I get from, because I'm 21 years old, so I've seen a few things. I've lived a half-decent life, and I've experienced some shit, so I kind of know what the fuck I'm talking about. But it's one of those things where it's just like, I've seen it where it doesn't work. That nice guy at ease bullshit is attractive to stupid women to me. Like, stupid women might like that, where it's just like, oh, he's so nice, he cares so much, and then the first instance they get, they leave you for a douchebag. They always do it. My girl's admitted it to it. She left her boyfriend for me because I'm a fucking asshole and I don't care. You know what's the greatest pickup line I've ever heard? Well, that I've not ever heard because I used it. The greatest pickup line I've ever used and is super effective is not interested. Everybody needs to write that down, lock it in your head, and just try it every once in a while. I've had chicks talk to me that I really don't care about, and I'll just feed them that line. Very simple, very direct. It's like, hey, what are you doing later? Blah, blah, blah. They give you that sweet girl bullshit. You know what I mean? And it's like, hey, I would really like to hang out with you type shit. And you just go, not interested. Not interested. Not at all. Oh, you want to do what? Yeah, I don't care. Have fun. Go do it by yourself. I don't want to. Not interested. Greatest pickup line of all time. I don't know why it works. I might know a lot of things in this world, but that just always worked for me. To me, it seems like the chicks that you're not interested in, and every dude can attest for this. And think about that. Every chick you've never been interested in is always interested in you. And the chick that you're interested in doesn't care about your life. And it's because that's how you portray yourself. The chick you don't like, you're not interested in. You're distant from. You don't care about her. And that makes you a little more attractive to those bitches. the chicks that you actually care about, you put on that front bullshit face and you try and be all up her butt, and it's just not cool and it's not attractive. Obviously, you just don't realize it. But ask any chick that. Any chick you've ever met will tell you, hands down, the more you're trying to go after them, the easier distance they're going to be from you. They're just going to distance themselves from you. They like to play that goofy ass game. And why the fuck should I play that game with you? You've done nothing for me, and I don't care. I really don't care. And I'm gonna hit you with a line real quick. As the once late great Patrice O'Neal once said, if let's just say all the dudes that right now you're with, you might be with your girl, you might be listening to this podcast with your girl might be sitting right next to you while you listen to the girl. Either way it is. Think about your girl right now. If she was just to disappear all of a sudden, how much would you really, really miss her? Very simple. How much would you actually care? You wouldn't. You care in the sense that you don't want to lose her to someone else. Because men, at least real dudes like me, I'm a victim of this. You care enough because you think about them like, I don't want someone else to be with her. You think of them as your favorite pencil, as he once said. And I get it. You think of losing your chick like losing your favorite pencil or your favorite pen or whatever the fuck, your favorite thing. That's all they are sometimes. And you kind of have to think that way, because once you kind of get over that factor of she could go and be gone and I wouldn't miss her, and you really lock that into your head, you're a different person at that point. You're not whipped. You're not all up her ass. You're not doing everything she says. You're just like, you know what? I don't want to. I'm going to live my life. If you don't like it, you can leave. And what is she going to do? 100% guarantee you she ain't going nowhere. She will never leave, because now she knows that she can't leave and you not be heartbroken. Women are fucking weird like that, and they're goddamn stupid. They're so stupid. And I've started to learn this shit. I figured it all out. Women only leave you when they know they've gotten you beaten. You have to think of it like a race, but it's a race where only one person's in front. And right now, every dude in this world it's like, and again, I mean, what I meant by is like it's a straight line race. You're not side by side at any point. One person's always in front, one person's always in back. It's just how it works. And that's how you have to think about your relationship. Right now, most dudes who are in a relationship, their woman's always in front of them. And sadly enough, you'll never get around her. It's not going to happen. You have to place yourself in front. And it's, again, not a dominant man over a woman. It's, you have to put yourself first. You're more important than she is to you. And my girlfriend hated me for a while for this, but she understands it now. I told her flat out. I was like, there's only a few things that I care about in this world. And it's me, my shit, all of my shit, my dad, my grandmother, and then you. She's fifth. 100%. I might be first to her, but she's fifth to me. And I don't care. I'm always going to be first. Because you should never, and again, this is some weird shit to say from an asshole, but you should never love anybody more than you love yourself. You should always come first. Then whatever else is more important to you. For me, my girlfriend's fifth. My shit's always more important. My dad's always more important. My grandmother's always more important. Those people have been here for me for my entire life. They will always be important. She just showed up. She's fifth. I'm sorry. That bothers you? I bet everybody listening right now is like, you're a fucking dick. How could you say some shit like that? She knows that she is less important than my goddamn PlayStation. My PlayStation is more important than she is right now. My shit is important. My car is very important to me because it's goddamn mine, and I'm still paying for it. She's fifth. I will still take care of her. That doesn't mean I love her any less or I care about her any less. She's just fifth on the list. Whatever. And I think more dudes should start thinking like that. Put yourself first. Whatever else is more important to you. But really consider where your chick is in your life. You might hate her, but you still, for some reason, pretend like she's more important than everything else. And you'll give up shit that you actually care about for this goofy bitch. Why? For what? Let her leave. Honestly think to yourself, if she disappeared, what would you actually miss? And you're probably going to say nothing. That's just my advice. It was a weird fucking conclusion to that. 100% probably the weirdest conclusion to that conversation. But yeah, no, that's just my life and that's how I think about things. I'm 100% going to be, my life is first. I really care about my life and doing the shit that I enjoy doing. And now podcasting, that's my new thing. And my girlfriend knows when I'm doing shit like this, she leaves me the fuck alone. When I got Modern Warfare, real quick, I'm just gonna talk about this real quick. When I got Modern Warfare, before the fucking game even came out, she knew what day it came out, because I mentioned it to her, and she remembered, and she knew as soon as I got it, I was gonna play, and she left me the fuck alone for 3 days. She completely left me alone and let me play. Just yesterday, we had a movie date planned, which I'm going to talk about in a minute. But we had, a movie date planned, which I'm all cool with. I don't mind doing that because I enjoy shit-talking movies. But we had a date planned, and I still played Modern Warfare before it. And, again, it wasn't like we were going out or anything. We just rented a movie and we were going to watch it. And I played Modern Warfare before, and the entire time she did not once bug me about like, hey, are we still going to watch the movie? Hey, what time we're going to watch the movie? Hey, we're supposed to start watching the movie a few minutes ago. Not once. Left me alone, let me play my game, had my headphones on, was minding my own business. And she was cool with it. Why? Because she knew my games are important. And that if at any point she disrupted me from playing, that's worse than me not playing. I'll finish and stop playing. And again, most dudes will do the same thing. Think about it for yourselves. Every dude that's listening. If your girl was just not to bother you, you probably would have no problem doing shit you wanted to do. But it's a lot of times it's the fact that she's nagging you all of a sudden. The point where she starts bugging you, you're just like, you know what? I'm going to do whatever the fuck I want now. And now that's when you're turning into an asshole. That's the asshole move, is knowing that you are only doing it not because you want to, because of out of spite type. Like, you're only being a dickhead out of spite, and that's not right. I'm more of an asshole because I believe in the shit that I'm doing. All of that shit I just explained, I actually believe that. That's all facts to me, and that's all I care about. That line where I said my girlfriend's fifth, she knows she's less important than my shit, my family. That's just facts. I actually believe that, and to be a dick for no reason is bogus. That's 100% garbage. And I know dudes are like that. Stop that. 100% stop. Michael Jordan time. If you're being a dick, stop it. Get some help. Because that shit ain't cool. But being a dick out of righteousness is completely different. Being an asshole and believing in it is completely different than just being an asshole out of spite. Don't do that shit. But anyway, Jesus Christ. The point I'm trying to say is when I played, I was able to play. And she didn't bother me. Then we watched the movie. No harm, no foul. I know for a fact there's dudes in this world. And again, there's dudes that have mentioned it to me. There's like, dude, if I ever tried to ignore my girlfriend for multiple days over a video game, she would have unplugged it or smashed my shit. First off, and again, this is going back to that whole annoying girlfriend rant. Jesus Christ, I'm not going to get off the soapbox, am I? But, no, my point being is, if my girlfriend ever did that, I'd probably choke her. 100%. The difference is I'd be pissed to the point where she understands. She knows why I'm pissed. Because I've told her, don't touch my shit. My shit's important to me. I wouldn't do it to any of her shit. I wouldn't break any of her shit out of being angry or nothing like that. Why the fuck do you feel like you deserve to do it to me? And this goes for everybody else. You wouldn't break your girl shit You wouldn't snatch anything out of her hand. Why the fuck does she feel like she needs to do it to you because you're playing your goddamn game? Fuck off. 100% fuck off. She has no right to do that. And why the fuck are you letting her do it? Somebody explain that to me. Why are you allowing her to be upset because you're playing your game? Did you not want to play your game? At some point, did you not explain to her that you were going to play your goddamn game? This is what you wanted to do? Again, don't be a dick about it. I told my girlfriend for 2 games. I told her about Modern Warfare when the beta came out. Hey, when this comes out, I'm going to be serious and I'm going to play this. This is going to be really good fun for me. I'm sorry if I ignore you. I told her in advance, hey, sucks for you, but this is what I'm going to do. And she was like, oh, I understand. Cool. As long as we get to do other stuff at other points. I'm not going to sit there and 24/7 play, but when I'm ready to play, I'm going to play. And I got to wrap this up soon so I can actually play. But that's what it is. I told her in advance for March 3rd when Final Fantasy VII comes out, I'm taking off work. You think for a second that you're going to bug me after I took off work to play a video game? You're not bugging me. Back the fuck off. And there's dudes in this world that are really scared to do that. And it's like, no, you're not being an asshole. You're not being rude. You're telling her, I need this time to do whatever the fuck I want. You got all day to do whatever the fuck you want now. Go do something by yourself. Read a book. You play a game. Stay on your phone. Search Facebook for some stupid shit that I don't care about. Do whatever the fuck you want except bother me. I don't see how that's a problem. How the fuck did I get on this rant again? I have no idea how to jump back on that rant. Nonsense, everybody. Holy shit. I have no idea what that point was. But yeah. Fuck that shit. 100% fuck that shit, man. Women are on bullshit. Jesus Christ. I know I was getting ready to make a great point and I cannot fucking remember. Holy shit. Yeah, and I'm not going to listen back either. So, yeah, moving right along. Oh, my good goddamn. Yeah, no, women are fucking annoying. I don't know why people let that shit happen. Stop letting that shit happen, dude. Yeah, so yeah, I'm going to start wrapping this podcast up because I actually want to play Modern Warfare like I was 100% ranting about other people doing. And my girlfriend pissing me off about doing. Did I have something else to explain? I really don't know. I had that rant literally ate up the entire podcast. I just realized I'm 43 minutes in. 43:50 on the dot. Holy hell, dude. I literally just ranted about women for a full ass podcast. Yeah, no, that's pretty much it for the podcast. Hold up. Holy shit. My mouth is dry as fuck, dude. I just rambled on for nothing. Yeah, no, I think I'm just gonna call it quits on this podcast. That was fun, I guess. I think I would love to do that other goofy shit I was saying I was gonna do, but I'm probably gonna save that for later. I kind of want to leave this a full-on girlfriend rant. How about we do a quick overrated, underrated? How about that? Something overrated. Simple. Girlfriends. No, I'll do you one better. Marriage. Marriage is overrated. Marriage is fucking retarded. It's 2019, dude. Why the fuck are people getting married still? I have no idea why people are still getting married. If you're married and you're listening to this, I'm sorry. I don't know what you get out of it. Except for, I don't know, taxes. I think you still get tax breaks without being married. Alright. Let's do this real quick then. Google search with Bob. Benefits of marriage. Jesus Christ, I enjoy doing this, man. It's the surprising benefits to being married. Ooh, and they put it in a list. I love that. I love when things are in a list. Let's see. It makes you richer. Being married. Hold up. Being married does not make you rich. 100%. There's no dude in this world that got married and got rich. Let me just take a quick look because there's notes behind it. Being married has financial benefits, including a number of tax breaks. Also, might actually make you richer. Blah, blah, blah. 70% single. Yeah, you know why it makes you richer? Because dudes 100% would rather be at work than be with their miserable ass wife. So no shit, you're going to make a little more money. I'm not going to count that one. All right, let's see what else you got. Tax benefits. Skipping over that because I just found out recently you can still get all those tax benefits without being married. As long as you're just in a relationship for a long period of time. I think they have like these common law marriages or some shit like that. I don't know the details, but I know that's not factual anymore. Health benefits. Health insurance benefits. All right. But I think you can still be on people's health insurance, so fuck off. It's also, yeah, no. Yeah, it's like family plans for health insurance. No, you can be on people's health insurance without being married, so fuck off. All right, that's not cool. Married people have lower stress. Fuck you. That's not true. Next, married couples are likely less to, sorry. The line is married couples are less likely to be depressed. Have you seen all of these murder shows? This murder porn, as they used to call it? Where it's just husbands killing wives and wives killing husbands. Have you seen Lifetime? No. Gonna skip that one as well. People with a spouse are less likely to engage in risky behavior. Yeah, because their wives nag them and... Right? Yeah. You're not gonna do risky behavior because your wife's gonna nag you the entire time you want to do something fun. Again, I've seen it. Dude wants to get a motorcycle. His wife's like, no, you're not getting a motorcycle. Why the fuck do you get to tell me I don't get a motorcycle? It's my life. I'll do what the fuck I want. So no to that as well. That's not true. Oh shit, I clicked off of it. God damn it. All right, here we go. They have better outcomes after major surgery. Huh? How does that work? It's not clear. They feel more motivated to stay healthy. Okay. All right. I guess so. I'll let you have that one, I guess. But funny story. I remember this show. And again, shows my age and my level of liking for weird shit. I used to watch the show Grey's Anatomy when it wasn't gay. And I'm still going to say gay. I don't give a fuck. I used to watch Grey's Anatomy when it wasn't so fucking gay. And I remember the scene. You can look it up. Because they used to have weird, like, operations and weird medical shit going on in that show. And I remember this chick. There's this old couple. And, like, the wife was having heart problems. And it was so fucking funny. And it sounds bad to say it so soon, but it was so fucking funny. They were giving her, they were like literally having surgery, on her heart. They were giving her heart surgery, and her heart burst into flames. I don't even know how that can happen. She literally spontaneous combusted during the surgery. Heart catches on fire. I think they put it out with a fire extinguisher, which is again hilarious. And then they go and they finish the surgery. She's fine. And they close her up, and then they go tell the husband. And the husband's this like old, like 70, 80-year-old dude. And he was like, hey, just want to let you know, during the surgery, your wife's heart burst into flames. And they kind of paused, for dramatic TV effect. They paused, and then it was like, but it's okay. She's fine, and she made it through the surgery. And the old dude puts his head down and like covers his face like he's crying. And I'm like, oh man, he's really upset. And then he looks up and he's hysterically laughing. And the first words out of his mouth is like, she just won't die, will she? Oh my God, I've never laughed so hard in the wrong situation. That old dude wanted her dead so bad. It was just great TV. But yeah, sure, married people get out of surgery better. What else? They're most likely to survive cancer. Go fuck yourself. I'm not going to give you cancer. It says married folks, by the way. Married folks get better sleep. I don't. And I'm not even married yet, so fuck off. And married people live longer. The women live longer. Fuck you. Married dudes die. They always die. I've seen it. Let's see. And the greatest benefit of all, surprising benefit of all the love you get. Go fuck yourself. Get the fuck out of here. all the love you get is the biggest benefit. There's no goddamn benefits in marriage. So you might pull out of a surgery, but that's probably all the fuck you get. I don't know. I don't even take that as fact. It's fucking stupid. There's no benefits in marriage. There's none. Is there anything else? Is there any other list? Filing taxes, Social Security. And I think you get a lot of this stuff. I don't know, man. There's no benefits in marriage. So either way it goes. Before I forget what I was doing. Overrated. Marriage. Marriage is stupid. Don't do it. Please don't do it to yourself. Every dude that I've ever known to be married and divorced are so upset and they're like, I'll never do it again. And the dumber ones do it again. Don't get married. Overrated marriage. Underrated. Staying single forever. I enjoyed being single. Slightly miss being single. But you know what I definitely don't mind? It's just being in just a standard ass relationship. I'm not married. I have a girlfriend. And we both know we can walk away at any point and we live. We don't have to take half of each other's shit. You know, we just kind of live together, have fun, do cool shit. You know, I live a life. I'm not tied down like a fucking moron. And I have no reason to fuck that up. And I don't think she wants to fuck that up. And I'm not going to let anybody else fuck it up by pressuring us into getting married. Go fuck yourself. Double underrated. I don't know if that's a thing yet. An overrated marriage, underrated being single. Double underrated. Not having kids ever. Fuck kids. Fuck babies on the plane. That should be a movie, by the way. Like babies on the plane, like snakes on the plane. I have had it with these motherfucking babies on this motherfucking plane. I'm sick of that shit anyway. And all these people with kids. Why do you need so many kids? Why does everybody have to have a kid? You don't need it. They're expensive. And they're all stupid. There's not an intelligent baby in the world. They're all fucking dumb. Just stop it. Stop having kids. You're stupid. The parents are stupid. Not you that are listening to the show. Most of the people, if you're listening to the show, you're probably halfway intelligent. But most parents are stupid. And their babies are products of them. So they're going to be stupid. Just stop. Don't create more stupid people, please. We have enough stupid people in the world. Don't make new ones. Don't make fresh idiots for later. That's all you're doing. You're creating fresh idiots for somebody else to be annoyed by. You're creating another idiot in traffic that's got to learn how to get their driver's license and never will drive right in the first place. Or a moron that sits at the airport and some weird fuck that takes off their shoes while they're driving and sticks it out the window. I have problems with people, okay?